Guys, welcome to the vault. We are currently surrounded by nearly 7 million Lego pieces. That is a true fact. I'm Sean Kenney, and I am a huge Lego fan. I don't work for the company, I just buy all my pieces and mix them up and make whatever I want. I was so excited when the Lego movie came out a couple years ago that I made some videos where we showed tips and tricks and neat building techniques. We did building challenges. It was a lot of fun. And so now that the Lego Batman movie is coming out on home entertainment, I'm really excited to work with Warner Brothers and DC Entertainment again to show you guys even more tips and tricks and do some more fun stuff so that you guys can learn how to become a master builder. Whoa! I meant to do that.
Hi, Batman! So weird to keep running into you.
Looks like your plan failed.
Well, it's only a matter of time before I take over Gotham City.
When has that ever happened? Computer.
Calculating. Never.
You know why?
Ah!
Because I'm always one step ahead of you.
And I always get away!
The Joker is always up to no good. Now, in our last video, I made him an awesome, cool vehicle. And in the one before that, I made a Batmobile. So I think it's time we gave Gotham City its own bank. And I know there is absolutely no way the Joker is gonna try to rob that bank.
But I've got my eye on you.
Let's build a bank. This is my bank, Gotham City's newest bank. I actually designed it to look like a really old bank. So I guess this is Gotham City's oldest bank. It's its newest old bank. Anyway, this is the bank that I made. And I added a lot of cool details on the outside to make it look like old architecture. Some of these cool stone effects, the gargoyles, the arches, kind of give it that turn of the century Gotham City look. I thought it came out pretty cool. Take a look at what's inside. Oh, every bank needs a vault filled with money. This is what I imagine every bank actually looks like. It's just giant buckets of gold. I'm sure that's what they really look like, I wouldn't know. Anyway, I wanted to make big stacks of money for the vault, but I actually only have 3 of these printed money pieces. So what I decided to do, and I do this in real life, is just take one of these pieces of money and stick it on top of, there we go, look at that, a regular old piece. And so it looks like a giant pile of money. Anyway, let's take a look at the outside of the bank. So there's a couple really cool things going on here. For those of you that know me, you know I love to build sideways. And so I've got a lot of these headlight bricks where you've got a front-facing stud to add all these cool little details like studs and things on the outside of the building. But the biggest detail that I added with my sideways building was the doors. Take a look at them. When I was designing it, I realized that the regular pre-made door pieces were gonna be too big for this design. So I thought, well, if I have to make smaller doors, I can build them out of bricks. So let me show you how I did it. The entire door, or set of doors, is actually one piece that's built sideways. I've got a tile on the top. You can see here are the studs. So the reason I did that is because when you build sideways, you can use plates to create thinner lines than bricks. Turning it sideways, you get nice, skinny lines up and down. And I thought that would be really good for the door handles and the little gap between the doors and that kind of stuff. All of that sits on a bunch of tiles right here, resting nicely. And then the building actually is what holds the whole thing in place. There's no stud connection. It's just kind of in there and it can't really wiggle because the building holds it in on all sides. Neat trick. And I think this is probably the most complicated shape on the whole model. This right here is a big dollar sign. And I figured I had to put it on the front of the bank to make it look like a bank, right? I mean, bank, right? That says bank. What is this, a hotel? I don't even know. bank. There you go. So, how did I build it? Well, this is pretty cool because it's got bricks going in every direction. Let me take this little piece off the front here and show you. That piece is facing that way. This piece is facing this way. There it goes. This piece is facing this way. There it goes. So we're left with this little nugget in the middle. What is it? Well, the key to it is this little piece right here. It's a little 1x2 plate with a sideways facing bracket. And so if you've built maybe a car from a Lego City set or something, you might have put a couple of them together like this, and you could put a headlight and a grill and a headlight or something like that. But what I did was I took it and I turned it the other way, just one of them. So that way you've got some studs facing this way, some studs facing this way, some facing this way, and all together, everything's pointing in every direction. Now you might wonder, why on earth did I do that? Well, the reason was, I had this green bow piece here like this, and I thought, well, that looks like a cool curve for the top of the shape of a dollar sign. But I knew in order to do the bottom, I would have to do the same thing in reverse, which meant I had to build upside down. So I thought this was a neat way of doing that in kind of a pretty tight space. And there we have our dollar sign for the front of the bank. I think this bank is a little crooked. So there is Gotham City's newest, oldest bank. And uh-oh, who's that coming by? Uh-oh, Joker's here to check it out. I don't know if this is a good idea, but no problem. We've got a watchful eye looking over the city. So there it is. If you want to see how I made Joker's awesome ride, check out our other videos, as well as the Batmobile. And hopefully you guys can get some cool tips and tricks from those as well, and make yourself a cool scene from Gotham City. Thanks for watching. Audrey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is that the sack that I left in the bank? Specifically for Joker not to steal? You have taken all my models.
And broken them apart.
Well, yes. Batman, with flowers in the... Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Ooh, scanning for badness. Well, this is my Gotham City bank. But now I want to see what you guys can create. Upload your creations and tag them with hashtag Lego Batman Movie and hashtag Build Something Batman so I can see what awesome stuff you guys are coming up with. Don't forget to like and subscribe and scan for badness.